The West New York Middle School has a new principal this year, but she's certainly a familiar face in the building. After serving as assistant principal for over a decade, Kelly Jamison is the middle school's new principal.
My main message is a combination of good vibes, good energy, and teamwork. Because this is a middle school of over 1,000 young ladies and gentlemen who are going through stuff at this age. And our school has always been a very well-oiled machine. And it has to be that way because we have so many students and because of just the nature of the age and all the issues that come with that. And our back to school night is actually next Tuesday, the September 24th. So that'll be a really great opportunity for our parents to come in again, in case they missed the first meeting, to get to know our school, our teachers, and just see what we have here.
The other new principal is Adam Parkinson at school number 5. The former Board of Education president and current town commissioner is now in his first West New York administrative role, having transferred out of the Weehawken Board of Education, where he served as assistant director of academic programs and student achievement.
I'm a big believer in not just building management, but also instructional leadership. You know, principals wear so many different hats, and to say that you're just going to, run your school building, that's really not what principals do. Principals do so much more than just that. So it has been a great opportunity to go into classrooms, seeing what's happening in the classrooms, engaging with our students, engaging with our teachers, sharing some of my vision for the school, and really having a great time with our kids. Number 5, we always need to keep in mind equity in education, making sure that we're reaching all of our students. We have a very high bilingual population here, and we want to make sure that our classroom practices are meeting their specific needs. And
you have to make changes when there are vacancies, and they open up an opportunity for the future. You train leaders as they come to you, and you want to make sure that they're going to be here for a long time, pushing that vision forward. So when a vacancy becomes available, we interview our candidates. We always select the very best, and the candidates that are not only content strong as the future leaders, because schools is not just managerial, it's also content related. We want to make sure that our students are getting the best of the best from those leaders. We want to also make sure that they represent the community, that they have an invested commitment with our parents.
Sergio Landano, who went through the West New York public school system, is the district's new supervisor of mathematics.
Science teacher, so I was moving from mathematics into computer science. I was able to see a wider array of students, and while working there, Mr. Walrab, the principal at the time, approached me and asked me to be part of the data committee in the school. By doing that, I was able to communicate with basically all the teachers at the high school level. They also put me in the technology committee, where I had to teach small workshops to all the teachers in the school. So at that point, I was getting a taste of being able to go to workshops, learn, and being able to go and deliver that to all the teachers that were there. And I was getting great feedback from the teachers, and I really liked being able to, help out teachers in whatever way possible. So at that point, I enrolled myself in a master's program in educational leadership, and I've been enjoying every step of the way, being able to support teachers and students.
Assistant principals play a key role in schools functioning smoothly. At PS number 4, the Albio Ceres Elementary School, Matthew Setta is serving in that role, having been a social studies teacher.
Going well. I've had experience with the more managerial side of teaching. I was in charge of a summer program, Project Jump, at the middle school, where we kind of prepare the students that are coming in to 7th grade for the transition. So I've had experience with scheduling and making sure teachers are doing what they're supposed to, and so I've had some experience with that stuff. So this is obviously that amplified more. So that experience has helped me kind of make that transition. But again, it's different but I've had a great time so far. Every decision I make, every problem that I'm faced with, I always think, what's the best for the student? And that's going to be my guiding thought every time I have to make a decision for the rest of my career.
Meanwhile, over at the Harry L. Bain School, Yesenia Rodas is the new assistant principal, having spent the previous 8 years as a math teacher and disciplinarian in the middle school.
I was a teacher. My principal at the time, he gave me a lot of, he put me in a lot of committees. So I applied for a lot of committees. So I was in the school climate committee. I was in ESSA. I was in the student leadership committee. I was in data analysis. I coached all sports in the middle school level and also at the high school level. So through those different things I was involved. I was also involved in other stuff too. I created the PTO in the middle school. I worked with a lot of parents to bring events to this building. I also worked with other teachers. So I was just a classroom teacher, but I was working with other teachers from other parts of the building to create school-wide events. So then through those the things I created within the building, I was able to get more leadership roles through there.
So I'm very happy that we were able to find these 5 individuals, because moving forward, what we have in store with our instruction focus and our innovation for the future, these are leaders that are going to take us into that next phase and next century and bring all the new technology that we need, but not just the technology, with a conscientious mind that instruction is at the focus of everything. So there's someone that people can look up to, and it will bring change.
The overall enrollment of the West New York School District is approximately 8,600. Reporting for Hudson TV, I'm Jeff Hennig.